guys, hello, it's me, Erados12, and if you don't know where I am, I'm actually in the library right now. So yesterday I was lucky that we got the stream done yesterday and actually got the RPK implemented, because the other day before that when I was streaming, I had a problem, and the stream was like up and down and stuff, and to the point where you could tell something was wrong. Now, today I have to end at 2 because they only give you like 3 hours in the study rooms here at the library. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, my name is Erados12 and I am going to be doing the following today. First thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be working with the AK-47. We're going to be putting it in the game. Now, it's a crime not to actually put it in the game. Some people have told me that. So I decided, you know what? Let's actually do it. If the RPK made it, so can its little brother. So, yeah. And then the next thing we're going to also do is we're going to put in an x16 scope and possibly more attachments. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to find an AK. So in that case, I know exactly where they're at. They're usually in mob items since it's been made for only mobs. So I'm going to go here, select all these parts. Then we're going to make a model. So I'm going to do it like that. There's the AK. Look at it. It looks normal. I wouldn't say it looks all that, but you know how it is. This is just the basic AK. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there was like a certain group that this AK has, and which is really hard to make. So yeah. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the site here and call it main site. This is the site you use to like aim down and stuff and defeat enemies. So then if we look, we've got a main site, of course. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to rename this to AK-47. And you're also going to need a tool, so I'm going to have to put that in as well. So I'm going to do tool, call it AK-47, and requires handle should be false. So yeah. Then I'm going to look for one of those items. I'll go with the RPK for now. Oh, I forgot one thing. Things have changed. So I'm going to delete this and add in the new one, which is this. So this is the item that we're looking at here. And the next thing I need to do is find the RPK, copy everything here, except for ammo. Let's just say ammo is, yeah, except for that, yeah. We'll just copy unsheath and just use that, and I'll put that in here. As well as these parts. These parts are going to go in last. Right now, I would suggest for myself that I would actually go to the AK in mob items and like copy all the basic stuff. So I got all the basics. I'll put that in. And then I'll take from the RPK the camo ID, gun type. That's it. So I'll put that in. Done. Everything's done here. So now what's next? Well, here's what's next. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to set up the stats for the AK. so that it can perform properly in battle. So I'm wondering, is there a burst on the AK? Or does it just use auto and semi and maybe safety? So let's find out. AK-47 fire modes. So let's see what they got. According to this, so I'm trying to figure out like how the AK actually works. It only has 3 modes, according to this Popular Mechanics article. The AKM and the AK-47, they only have like 3 modes, which is what's it? I think it's semi-automatic, automatic, and safety. So that means that they will not have burst. So we can keep it at that. It's not going to have burst. So in that case, I'm going to just keep it the way it is. Now, this thing fires 600 rounds per minute. Yep, just like I checked. And then you also have to deal with the fact that this uses a sound remover because of the fact that the AK fires in a different way than most guns. And actually it fires like the RPK in terms of its sound. So the next thing I'm going to look for is the it's something else. Like I'm trying to think. Oh, the effective range. Here we go. So the effective range on the AK is 350 meters. So I'm going to go into a window in Chrome, convert that to feet. You get 1148, 1148.29 feet. Feet and inches. Then convert that to inches. You get 13,779.48 inches. Divide that by 10. You only get 1,377 studs. Actually, I'm going to put it at 1,378. So in that case, the range will be this. 77, 78. Meaning the AK won't be as effective. They can use it in a tower mode, but they will only use it if it's in their range. So, yeah. Let's look at the muzzle velocity, which is 715 meters. Wow. 715 meters to feet. Or actually, just to inches. How about we do it the short way? And apparently, this is 2,000 or 28,149. Divide that by 10. You get 2,815. Wow, that's a lot of stats. You would think it would go faster, so 2,815 stats. So it actually goes faster than you realize, to be honest. Now that we've gotten that done, here's what we're going to do next. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in, let's see here. What do we add in? We don't add in anything, except for like the fact that you use the AK-74 for the stats. I mean, the AK-47 has different stats than the AK-74, but I think I'm going to go with BF3. Stimtic? I'm trying to find out like what the Stimtic stats are for the AK-74M. So I see it. It's right here. It's in Battlefield 3, just so you know. It's a weird gun, but you know, it's better than nothing. So I'm going to go to, what is it? I think it's weapon charts or weapon comparison. AK-74M compare. So now I'm going to compare that. So let's see what we got here. We've got recoil left up. So up would be like 0.2. And what gun? Oh, so the AK-74M is red or orange. So that means 0.28 is going to be for that. So let me change that right now. 0.28. It's the max recoil. And then you've got left and right, which is 0.3 and 0.4 respectively. So do like that, left and right, left and right, done. And then the back, what's the back recoil? First shot multiplier is 2.6. So that means the AK-74 may have a lot of recoil. You never know. And yeah, just leave the back like that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is we are going to add on spread. Yeah, by the way, the damage is 25. The AUG A3 and the AK sound like they are the same thing. It's kind of weird. But the 600 is the actual rate of fire for the AK-47. The 74 has like 650, which is kind of weird. You would think they're the same thing, but they're not. Anyways, 0.2 and 1 for like everything. Except for standing and moving. Standing is 0.2, so let's add that in. So let's see, standing, just standing there, and this is 1. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to find out, okay, 2.5, 2, and 1. Right? Idling. And 1.5. So now we're going to do stand, crouch, and prone, which will be 3.5, actually 3, 2.5, and 2. So basically we've done that. And now I think we're supposed to look for like something on the AK. So let me find that real quick. I'm going to go here to AK, find the settings, and then we'll find out what the bolt, how the bolt goes back to 0.27 on the Z-axis. Yeah, this is the problem. 0.27. I think it's negative or something. I don't know. I think I'm going to just keep it the way it is. So anyways, we get that. And now, the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to put it. We've actually done our job here. So I'm going to like, I don't know. Yeah, I think we've done it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to actually work with the gun, or specifically the parts. So we got the bolt and we got the handle, right? So this goes in the handle, move that up a bit, or actually down for a minute, put that here. That's where it's supposed to go. So this will be site node, and then we get rid of all this crap. Yeah, and then we'll do site node again. We'll duplicate the site node, then we'll put it back here. That, my friend, is the barrel node. Now there are no bipods for this gun because it's an assault rifle. It's not an LMG or sniper. But still, I think we should add another node. Maybe like a node for a ballistic tracker or something. Anyways, I'm going to do this one and I'm going to call it underbarrel node. So yeah, we did that, and the next thing I'll do is I'll add the node right here. So just do like this, call this other node. So basically you put every other thing here, which is kind of weird, but it works. It'll only be for like ballistic trackers and stuff. So yeah, ballistics tracker doesn't actually go on the RPK. Like, you have limits to it and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I think we're done with that. So now we're going to put that in here, and we're going to actually ungroup it. And there you have it. The AK is good to go. So for a minute, I'm going to actually test it out, see if it works in game, and if it doesn't, I'll let you know. So put that in, as well as the model. Yeah, let me just put it in real quick. And I'll be right back when I've tested the AK. So, see you then. So, alright guys, so I've checked it and it actually works pretty good, especially at close range. I mean, sheesh, the AK is just, it's mainly an assault rifle, so you wouldn't actually expect it to go pretty far. But anyways, that is basically what I was trying to do. Just trying to test it, see how it works, and boom, there we have it. It's done. So now I'm wondering, what's next? Well, here's what we're going to do next. Next thing we're going to do is that I am going to be working on actually getting the AK fitted out and stuff so you can see it better and everything. So let's actually do that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the AK and I'm going to put it in gun holes. And let's see how it works first before we do anything. Because I feel like there's more. Oh yeah, the x16 scope. And then once we do the x16 scope, I think we're going to probably work on another toolkit or something like that. It's primary. Oh wait. Yeah, one big problem. It's not in there right, so. Oh, and by the way, it's also not included. So I'll tell this. So, of course. And then we're also going to go to the script and add it in. So do like AK-47 and done. So now we add it in the AK. As you can see, it's at the top, which is because of the fact that it's the first letter in the alphabet. So let's see how it looks. It looks pretty normal. It's not your average AK, but it looks good enough to fit. However, we're missing something. Camos. So in that case, I'm going to find the camos. I'm supposed to have 6 texture objects in each camo part. So I put that in. Then I check for camos here. There's no other camo. Done. And I believe, yeah, camo ID was included. And then for the model, you do the same thing. So now I'm just going to go back here. Just pull out some stripes. Looks pretty good for a striped AK, I would say. And then I go to attachments, right? And then we'll check that. So as you can see, it can also use the PSO. This gun, along with the RPK, can use the PSO scope. So if we put it on, looks like that a little bit. Looks a little bit like a taboo. Now, this part makes it look even longer. And if we put on the night laser, as you can see, it can do a lot more. It's weird to think that the AK-47 has like the same kind of configuration and layout as the RPK, but it works. Now I'm also going to have to think of something for the 74, which probably we'll do next time. And as you can see, you can also fit an ACOG, fit on an EOTech scope, which looks really nice. And you can also fit on a regular laser. There is no bipod because it's not an LMG. as you can see. So now, all that, we can like maybe get another camo. So I'm gonna put on something like rust. Makes it look really similar to its original design, except it's a rust camo. As you can see. I can put on blue hexagons to make it look blue, a terminal to make it look like fall colors, graffiti, black and white stripes as you saw, a zebra pattern, a cheetah pattern. A cheetah pattern AK looks really fine. But as you can see, this is what we can do. This is basically what we have here. And we also have paper diamonds, camo blue, camo gray, red tries, giraffe, windowed, concrete blue, which doesn't really work yet, for customizations. We can do concrete blue, and as you see, it turns blue. But then we put the attachments back on, suppressor, PSO, night laser, regular laser. You can still see that it looks really nice. So basically we did finish the AK-47 in record time. RPK took a little longer because of the fact that we had to rig it, but this one was actually pretty easy. So yeah. Anyways, it's been 37 minutes, and I think I'm gonna end this in like 33 minutes. Let me check the time. Now it's 32 minutes. So yeah, let's end that in 32 minutes. So what's next on our list? Yeah. This is supposed to be AK. RPK. So now we're looking for an x16 scope. So that being said, I have to actually find one and work with it. So I'll be right back when that does happen. Stay tuned. So here we are back with our x16 scope. Now, if you're wondering, this scope is actually supposed to go on certain weapons as well. But this scope is a really different one. So if you actually look at it, you'll see what I mean. So let's actually get started on like fixing it up and stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what the aim part is. The aim part's right here, so that's fine. So yeah. And then the next thing I want to do is this. I'm going to actually have to like put this somewhere, so I'm going to put this in attachment storage. As you can see, there's the x16, so let's look for the, let's see, we're going to look for the attachments. So now we're going to do the x16, and let's actually look at what the x16 is supposed to be. So, let's see, it says, x16 scopes are able to go on all revolvers. It's mainly a pistol scope. So in that case, all primaries, it can go on all primaries, so it's fine. With the exception of the coach gun and master key. The master key is actually a shotgun, just so you know. But the coach gun is different. So anyways, I think we can actually say that this can go on any gun. So yeah. I'm just gonna put it that way. It can go on any gun. There will be like an exception thing, which I will make. So this will go on the Welcome and the Dragunov. The Dragunov I haven't gotten to yet, so I think I'm going to get to it next time. But right now, we're just worried about this scope here. So this uses a GUI scope, of course. So the black scope is true. And yeah, this is true, of course. So now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in FOV equals what? 10? No, 20. It's 20. Because you gotta remember this is x16. So the F, yeah, and then this magnifies it by 16 times. That magnifies the viewpoint by 16 times. And then you have basically that. It's done. So now we're going to actually try it. See where we go with it. I don't know if we can put it on the AK. I'm just wondering. Because it would look great on the AK. So let's see, black and white hexagons. Put in an attachment. Let's see, x16 scope. Oh wait, black scope is a member model. Okay, so here's what we have. The L96 uses black scope. So if we can put in all the other guns, it'll be fine. Let's see, black scope, black scope, black scope, black scope, black scope. And this has 12 black scope. So now that we've done that, let's try it again. So now as you see here, I am actually working with it. If you can see it, you're good. So I'm going to put on a leafy camo, put on an attachment, maybe the x16. What now? Black scope is not a member of the model. Oh wait, I know exactly why this is happening. Let's check the gun models real quick. Black scope. I think I know why. This doesn't have it either. Nor does this. Nor does any of these models. So the L96 has it, of course, but not the rest. Isn't that sad? Okay, so now we got that. I would say we are good on time here. We've actually got like less than 15 minutes. We got like almost 17, no, wait, 13 minutes to go. So now let's check this out. And as you can see here, this is the x16 or times 16 scope, and it looks pretty good on the AK. I would say this is the best that I've seen it be equipped so far. Even though it looks weird, it's still good. Now the other scope, the times 22, only goes on snipers, but this can go on any primary. So you can replace this with this. This, probably with this, or even this could be replaced with this. So yeah, and then I'll just pull on the suppressor, and here's the cool thing, in case you don't know what this can do, let me turn up the volume so you can hear it. Doesn't that sound amazing? I'd say it does. But I'm still going to be ending at 2, just so you know. I will be ending this off at 2 o'clock. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to just, I don't know, it's done. So the next thing we want to do is probably look at a toolkit, or probably build another toolkit. So let's get out of this, and I'm going to go to the toolkit models. Take that out, put that in. So this is the standard one. Now I'm going to have a Rebel one. So this is going to be called, it's actually not called Rebel Toolkit, but it's called CIRS Toolkit. Yeah, and I'm going to call it Standard CIRS Toolkit. So that you'll know what it is. And here's what we did to the lid. We're going to paint the lid a certain color. So I'm going to go with this. Paint it like a parsley green. This part color. And then paint this container like a dirt brown. Fawn brown, cork reddish brown, CGA, bright yellow, neon orange. Sheesh, where's brown? I'm looking for dirt brown. It's burgundy, it's rust, dusty rose, cocoa, maroon. I don't see it anywhere. Kind of weird not to see. Oh, there it is. And use part color. So basically, this is the Rebel-based toolkit. Looks green and dirt brown. So you can tell this is an actual like radicalized toolkit. The standard one is right here for the RA, or the Robloxian Army, and this is for the CRS. So let's actually open it and see what we can find. So I'm going to just do that, and here we go. We got revolver rounds. But I think we're going to make them use Deagle Squad's service pistol, which is the Deagle, apparently. And that would mean this would happen. So the judge would go away, right? So then I'm going to take the AK, well actually not the AK, but the Deagle, sorry. We're going to do the AK a little later. And we're going to put it in here, so let's just put it down there. And I'm going to take it up. Then we're going to rotate it on its side. Like, rotate it as in this way. Perfectly done. Take it here, put it there, done. You've got yourself an expert gun. Well, the gun that only the best of the best use in this game. So now we're going to take the M4 out. First, let's deal with the Deagle. The Deagle goes into secondary. The M4 is gone. And now I'm going to put in the AK. So that you can tell that this is an actual, like, toolkit for terrorists. For those who just want to, like, have what the terrorists have so they can defeat them. You know, like in Battlefield 3, like Blackburn. There's this guy named Blackburn in Battlefield 3. And basically, he's the main character of the franchise, for those who don't know. For those of you who do know, good thing you do. But anyways, what happens is, there's this terrorist organization known as PLR, and they have a lot of those weapons. They have a lot of AK-based weapons and variants, such as the Saiga 12K, which is a shotgun that uses the AK receiver. You've got the RPK-74M, and you've got like a whole bunch of other guns. It's crazy. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to get rid of all this ammo for the primary. These mags are no longer needed. And then we're going to go to the, put the AK in primary. Remove the mag. You don't need the mag. So, I'm going to take that. Call that mag. Mag with a lowercase a, not a capital. And then I'm going to place that in primary. Duplicate this at least 6 times. I wouldn't go for 9 mags because you would only want to have like a certain amount in each toolkit that makes sense. So now we're going to go with the secondary, and that's going to be different than the one from the judge. Because apparently the Deagle works really good with mags. I'm going to put at least 6 of them in. So now look at that. Look at that. That looks amazing. You don't even have to worry about like problems with the toolkits. So I'm going to put in the 5th one like that. There we go. Now we're talking. So now I'm going to put the secondaries mags in and done. Now I don't have the sword done yet, but it will be done by the next time. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. But anyways, here we go. We got the AK, Deagle. Deagle without its secondary. I can remove the mag bullet because we don't need it. But as you can see, another mag? Oh boy, not good. So anyways, as you can see, the Deagle is unloaded. So that means this. If the Deagle is unloaded, that means that you're going to have to put in the ammo yourself. Which is why you see that mag thing there. And basically, the Deagle has a box-like mag. So, yeah. M72 is also included, even though they will be using the RPG-7. The RPG-7 is a really long one. So everything will have to hinge on there being an SMG. Only SMG users can use that. The M72 is what they use for the main assault rifle wielding terrorists. So anyways, I'm going to stop here and I am going to make the lid non-transparent, make it opaque, and done. There we have it. We've got 2 toolkits. So let's see what we can do next. I'll place that here, and that's it. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked this stream. Hope you enjoyed it. If you guys want, you can see the stream on YouTube. But for right now, I think I'm going to end it off here. Next time, I will probably have a P90 in the game. Like some kind of SMG, so that we can make the other toolkit with the RPG-7. And in the RPG-7, there will be ammo for that. So just be advised. You'll also be able to work with launchers and stuff like that in terms of camos. I think I'm kind of tired here. So I think I'm going to end it off. So basically, yeah. I'm just waiting for 159 to come around so that we can end it. So, yeah. There we go. It's 159. So let's actually get started on ending this. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next time, and cheers. Goodbye.